time, weather, and...
Hello and welcome to Driving with Todd. And I'm Todd. Hello everybody. We're going to do a request. This request comes in from my reaction to Gong doing the song Radio Gnome Invisible. The YouTuber making the request goes by the name of Happily Eggs. And Happily writes this: Gong came out of the sensibilities of the Canterbury movement. David Allen was a member of the early Soft Machine. When you listen to early Soft Machine, you can see an influence on tracks like Joy of a Toy and We Did It Again and Why Are We Sleeping? Love the names of these songs. They're just great. Gong are serious musicians, but play music with a heart full of fun. It's such a joyful, funny, quirky, but very serious music. The band don't take themselves seriously. They play for fun, and it comes through in the music. The Flying Teapot album is one in a trilogy of albums that have a continuing thread running through them. All three are excellent albums. Flying Teapot, Angel's Egg, You. Angel's Egg, the song, features my favorite guitar solo of all time. Just barely 60 seconds long, but Hillage solo on I Never Glid Before is out of this world. It's not crazy fingering work, it just fits the piece perfectly. So I kind of read this a couple of times at the end here, that Angel's Egg features my favorite guitar solo of all time, just barely 60 seconds long, and then goes into Hillage solo on I Never Glid Before. So I didn't know which one to pick, and I thought, the title of I Never Glid Before just struck me kind of strange. So I had to look up what the word glid meant. Well, the definition of glid, and I'm thinking this is the way they use it in the song, is glid is a word in some British and Scottish dialects is past tense form of the verb glide, which describes the act of moving smoothly or gracefully. An example sentence would be, the swans glid across the lake. So that was, okay. I get it now. That makes that kind of sense. They're using a past tense word. So I thought, yeah, let's do this song. Let's do the song I Never Glid Before. I want to hear Steve Hillage's guitar solo in this song. Now, this song comes from the album Angel's Egg, and I got a feeling it's going to be bizarre. So here we go with Gong doing the song. Oh, that rhymes. Gong doing the song I Never Glid Before. Stop it right here for a minute. Definitely bizarre. Starts out with a really nice drum intro, though. I really like the drum intro. It was a lot of snare in there, and then it had a couple of good fills in there. And then it goes into this kind of strange melody that they're playing. It's kind of almost chaotic type melody that they're playing in this music, and I can't tell all the instruments that they're using because it sounds like there's some horns in there. It sounds specifically like a saxophone. You got some guitars, you got keyboards, but it's all kind of jammed together, and it's got a strange jumpy type melody. Then the vocalist comes in and sounds a little like Syd Barrett to me from early Pink Floyd. That's what the vocals sound like on this track. And in fact, the whole thing sounds a little bit quirky, like what would be played on either the first or second Pink Floyd album, which were basically Syd Barrett albums. And it's got that kind of psychedelic strangeness to it, but it is fun to listen to. I mean, it's got a great beat, and I feel myself moving along to the sound. It's fun so far. Let's keep on going.
I can't believe it, leave it to me. The fan cuts wicked and we're all blinking, sinking in the sea. You're in your glider, the tide you're riding inside is a turn with a moody like sky boy.
Okay, I hate doing a lot of comparisons, but I have to because Gong is a group I know really a lot about. I've only done one reaction, and so this is really the second song I've heard by them. But they've got this various time changes in the song. They just did it right here again. So far, I think they've had like 3 timing changes in this song, and that reminds me a lot of the Mothers of Invention. So the Mothers of Invention. Play a lot of those style of songs where they'll be playing one melody and then they'll just change up and then be doing a totally different melody. Now, the vocalist doesn't sound at all like Frank Zappa, but it has that same kind of feel to it as what I would say listening to the Mothers of Invention. But again, it has that early Pink Floyd sound to it. So they're kind of a combination of a lot of the weird psychedelic music from the late 60s. But it is cool. It's cool stuff. Let's keep on going. Okay, so I'm guessing that was the guitar solo. There's a lot going on, though, in that instrumental break. I mean, it wasn't just that guitar solo that Steve Hillage was playing, and he must have been using some sort of fuzz tone or something on there because that had a really high, intense sound on that guitar. But the drumming was so intense as well during that instrumental break. The drumming was almost overtaking the guitar solo, and then you had all these other weird sounds going on. I mean, it was very, very, very different type of instrumental break. There was just so much going on. You could probably listen to it 10 times and hear different things in each one of those listenings to that instrumental break. In fact, I'm going to see if I can take it back and play it again. I did like the guitar solo. Like I said, I don't know what type of pedal that Steve was using when he played that, but it had a kind of a high, intense sound to the guitar. I kind of liked it. It was kind of cool. Right here, we'll start it.
It's love that you're after, the craft of the hero will vibe. Just sigh, so long you may glide with a shiny undertone. Passion is a
I love that bass guitar solo in it. It's amazing. Okay, it's amazing in this 5.5 minute song. How many times they've changed up the melody on this thing? I mean, there's so many timing changes in here. There's so many changes in the instrumentation. Incredible. I mean, it's a cool song because you're listening to it, and all of a sudden it changes just like that. And I was like, wow, what's going on now? But that bass solo was really nice. I like that. That was pretty cool. Let's keep on going.
submarine who told a tale of pixies green. Send us kisses in the
Wow, what can I say after that? That was bizarre. That was bizarre. Very cool though. I mean, this is a song I could listen to over and over. I mean, it there's so many timing changes in this. Even at the end, I mean, it didn't stop changing throughout this 5.5 minute song. And I like that at the end where the lead vocalist started to talk. I mean, that's a cool thing too, where the music's playing and then he just starts talking. I never glid before. Maybe I did glid before. I don't know if I glid before. Just cool. And that saxophone, I think that was a saxophone in there. That was blaring at the end. That was kind of cool. A lot of neat instrumentation, placement of the instruments, and then the different solos, like the guitar solo. Early on in the song, that was kind of cool with that heavy drumming in there and those weird noises going on. And then you get that bass solo come in, and then the weird noises come in. You have a keyboard. Just kind of cool how they laid out all these different instruments. It's like, I always wonder who writes something like this? How do you write something like this? I mean, do you sit in the studio and go, okay, I like this piece of the music, but then I like this piece of music. Well, maybe we'll just put them together and see if they work. It's just uncanny for me on some of these bands on how they put this stuff together. And that's why I sort of, when I stopped it before, I compared it to early Pink Floyd, because early Pink Floyd had that kind of psychedelic sound, and the vocalist sounded a lot like Syd Barrett. And then I compared them a little to Mothers of Convention, because Mothers of Invention, especially on like their Absolutely Free album and We're Only in It for the Money album, there's all these timing changes within one song, and even how they segued songs together to make it sound like it was one long song with different beats in it. That's what they were doing here on I Never Glid Before. Just kind of cool. I really did enjoy that. So I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did enjoy it, hit that like button. That'd be really appreciated. If you have any comments about Gong doing the song I Never Glid Before, put in the comments below. That'd be really appreciated. Now I'm going to take a link to this video. This video was a fan-made video with just stills. It wasn't too bad. It was really the song that just really caught my attention because it was kind of different. I'm going to take a link to this video, put it in my description below. So if you want to watch it again without me stopping it, click on that link. The video will open up and it will play through for you. I'm also going to put a link to the channel that uploaded this video in my description below. You can check out that channel, see if they have anything else you might want to see. Now, have you subscribed to Driving with Todd? If you haven't, go below this video. You've got it open yet, so hit that subscribe button and you'll be making me really happy. If you go over here and ring the bell, you'll get updates to my latest videos. So good recommendation. Second song I've ever heard by Gong. So far I've heard two, and they are fun. They are a fun band. A little different. Little psychedelic, little space, all kinds of different genres in one song. Kind of cool. It put a big smile on my face. I'm hoping to put a big smile on your face. And peace out, baby.